Welcome to the tutorial on the advanced options to make your pop art portrait even more Andy Warhol or Roy Lichtenstein. What I've done differently in this image is made the glasses a different color and the lips a different color in the style of Andy Warhol. And in the background, I've done these dots sort of in the style of the Ben Day dots that Roy Lichtenstein uses. I'm going to go down here to Photoshop, where I've got my image all ready to go. I have done image adjustments, posturize already, plus I have done filter, noise, and median. If you're to this point, if you have a background copy, then you're ready to go. First things first, let's find that magic wand tool. What we're going to have to do is hold down on this little guy to find the magic wand. Yours might look a little different than mine, but it's located in the same place. Once we're here, I have instructed you to uncheck anti-alias and contiguous. What that means is that if I select a black area, all black areas will be selected. This way you can paint all of them at once. Now, if you just want to select one black area, we can recheck those, and only the one area gets selected instead of down here. All right, now if I'm ready to start painting, there's a problem here, which is that I've got gray. I'm trying to choose blue, but it's still turning out gray. Now how we fix this is by going up to Image, Mode. There's the problem. It's in grayscale, so we have to change it to RGB color. Don't flatten it. Flatten will take away my background copy, and I definitely want to keep that. And now when I go to paint, haha, it's in blue. All right. I'm going to focus on the lips and say that I want to change those into a pink color. So I've selected just the lips. Remember, if you have these unchecked and you select the gray area, it will select all of those gray areas. But if we have them checked, it will select only the lips, which is what we want in this instance. I'm going to choose a color inspired by his portrait of Marilyn Monroe. She's got these crazy pink red lips. I'm going to grab my paintbrush tool and paint in the lips. All right, easy enough, right? So now if I wanted to focus on the glasses, I can select one area at a time and paint them in. That's the hard way. Here's an easier way. I'm going to hold the Shift key and select another. That selects both of them at once. I'm going to keep the Shift key pressed down so I'm still holding Shift, and I can select even another area and even another. All right, so I can now paint into all these areas. I'll select those little bits too. And here's one that I want to select. What color should I make my glasses? Let's go with green. All right, grab my paintbrush tool, and I can now paint into those areas that I've selected. I think I just painted my hair a little bit. Let's undo that. I'm going to have to be a little more careful as I'm doing this to keep it to just the glasses and not any other areas. Now obviously, there's a lot of different grays within my glasses, so I'm going to have to select them and paint them. If I wanted to get really fancy, I could select this darker gray and paint it a darker green to make it pop out. Once again, I'm going to have to be more careful when I paint to avoid my eye because it's not part of my glasses this time. And my paintbrush tool, paint in those little areas. Okay, so that's how you go through and carefully paint in a separate area from everything else. Chosen a lighter green here. I'm going to have to be careful not to go up onto my eye or onto my forehead like I just did there. I made a little boo-boo. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and call it done. Click outside. It looks pretty good. Looks like I missed this area and I could go back in and do that. So this is how, in the style of Andy Warhol, we can select just one area at a time and recolorize it. Now let's learn how to create that dotted background, or you could put your dots in your hair wherever you'd like. I've got one already pulled up, which has been colored in monochromatic color harmony. And I want to make this background pointillized. So what I'm going to do is select just this background. This worked out really well for me. I already had these checked so that it will only select this area. Now if I wanted to uncheck them, it would select every single area of that color. But in this instance, I actually don't want that. I'm going to select this. I'd like to do this little area as well, so I'll hold Shift and click, hold Shift and click. There we go, I've got the entire background selected. Now we go up to Filter, I believe. Nope, that's not it. I lost it. Oh, here it is. Okay, we go up to Image, Adjustments, and we should be able to find, oh no, okay, I lost it. Okay, I think it is Filter. Yep, I was right the first time. So Filter, we want to filter that area that we've just selected, Pixelate, and Pointilize. I can't see the area that I'm focusing on in this picture. There we go, and now I can see it. So here's my cell size. If yours is quite small, you won't be able to see it very well from far away, so make it fairly big, not too big. Let's try 113 and see how it turns out. I'm going to press OK. And there it is. Looks pretty cool. Alright, so this is how you make sort of a dot pattern in the background in the style of Roy Lichtenstein. That's the end of this tutorial. Good job and have fun.